Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on a very special Saturday night edition of Deep Cuts, celebrating the birthday of Emily Thatcher. Please welcome your host for this evening, her first time hosting, the birthday girl herself, Emily Thatcher.
Some kind of lonely clown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me.
Hi. Thank you all for being here on my birthday. And this is my first time hosting. And let's have a good show. Tonight's theme is happy music, which is my favorite. And let's introduce the cast first. We got, in no particular order, Craig Jackman, Hunter Ackerman, Mike and Nicole Pierce, Amanda Benjamin, and Paul Carganilla.
So happy to be here. Happy birthday, Emily.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Everybody in the chat's wishing you happy birthday.
Yeah.
Getting ready for some happy music. And Emily, it's your first time hosting. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Yes, good. You should. We are all here for you. Happy to be here.
Thank you all for being here.
Yes. Now
And
you picked
everyone in the chat.
happy music, and you just mentioned happy music is your favorite. But you were more specific than that when you said what you wanted the theme to be like. So, can you elaborate on what you were going for tonight?
Yes, not only is happy music my favorite, I just want to bring some positivity to the YouTubes, and if anyone's going through some rough times, or maybe we can cheer them up, bring some smiles tonight, especially given what today is World Suicide Prevention Day. So let's bring the positivity, all the positivity.
And that is a great point, because September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and today happens to be what is it? You just said it?
Suicide Prevention Day.
Worldwide Suicide Prevention Day.
Yeah.
And you said, since that was today, and obviously it has affected your life, in lieu of a tip jar this evening, you wanted to do something special and fun.
I did. I created a fundraiser on Facebook to write Love on Her Arms, which is a non-profit organization, and they provide help for people with going through rough times, depression, addiction, having suicidal thoughts, anything like that. It's a good non-profit organization, and save some money for that important cause.
And when you kind of asked me about it, and I said, that's a great idea. And what if we also open it up to the cast,
right,
to also, instead, as the tip jar, also talk about their favorite charities or something that they'd like to raise money for as well. So all throughout the evening tonight, we're going to hear about more of those, and as we talk to each cast member. So Emily, as the host, as you've seen Deep Cuts so many times before, you get to pick where in the show you go. Have you decided? Are you going first, last, putting yourself on the wheel, or just you're gonna pick when it's time?
I'll go on the wheel. I just don't want to go first.
That's awesome.
Put me on the wheel after whoever goes first.
My instinct was to be like, okay, who wants to go first? But it's Deep Cuts, so we have the wheel.
Yeah.
And normally I would say, Emily, tell Craig to spin that wheel. But if it's okay with everyone else, I think I have someone here who might want to go first.
Oh.
Oh.
If that's
Yeah,
okay. Would that be okay if we had a surprise guest?
Yeah.
I'm all on board with that.
Well, no, wait, it's up to Emily because she's our hostess.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, her first time back on the network in like 4 months.
Ah, there she is.
Here for Everly Carganilla.
Does it look like she's grown up since
know.
she left?
Oh my gosh, I wrote that on Facebook when I saw her pictures back. I was like, no way.
Hi, Everly.
Hi, Everly.
Hi, Everly.
Hi.
Everly, were you
long.
on that thing called the rack while you were there in Texas? Because it looks like you've grown a few inches.
I know.
Oh.
It stretches you out.
Also, how long is your hair right now? It looks so long.
And curly.
I know, it's so cute. I love it.
Thank you.
How are you, Everly?
Good. How are you?
It's
Good.
Emily's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, Everly.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So, she stayed up late. She's a little tired, but it's way past her bedtime. But she said she wanted to join us for this tonight.
Trooper.
That's awesome.
Everly,
Yeah.
the theme is happy music, and I said just pick a song that makes you happy. Tell us about the song you picked.
So this song is actually from my favorite movie.
Current favorite movie.
Current favorite movie. It's called Someday, and it's a duet that I want to do with my dad.
What's the movie?
It's called Zombies. It's a really cute musical about bringing people together.
Where can they find it if they want to see zombies?
Disney Plus.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All
Go,
right. ladies and
Everly.
gentlemen. Everly Carganilla with Someday from Zombies. Why do I feel like I haven't done this in a million years?
Oh.
Remember all the things, Dad. Don't mess it up.
Oh, la 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 la. Oh, yeah.
I know it might sound crazy.
Oh.
Did you hear the story?
I think I heard it vaguely.
A girl and a zombie.
Oh, tell me more, boy. Sounds like a fantasy.
Oh, what could go so wrong with a girl and a zombie? You're from the perfect paradise, and I'm living on the darker side.
Oh, ooh, I've got a feeling if you get to know me.
Right from the start, you caught my eye, and something inside me came to life.
Ooh, I've got a feeling if you get to know me.
Someday,
This could be ordinary.
someday,
Could we be something extraordinary?
you and me side by side,
Out in the broad daylight. If they laugh, we'll say we're gonna be someday. Someday, someday.
We're gonna be someday.
Someday, someday.
We're gonna be someday.
Someday.
Girl, you look delicious. I mean gorgeous.
Now you're getting fearless.
No, I'm just rooting for
If
us.
different was a superpower, we'd be so flawless.
Yeah,
we could
make these two worlds ours. I'm rooting for us. Two lonely hearts met in the dark. Imagine it now, they start a spark.
You got my attention. What happens next then?
Movies and long walks in the park. Hanging out anywhere we want.
I like the way you're thinking. I can almost see it.
Someday,
This could be ordinary.
someday,
Could we be something extraordinary?
you and me side by
Yeah,
side.
Out in the broad daylight. If they laugh, we'll say
we're gonna be someday.
someday, someday. So let them talk if they wanna. Let them talk if they're gonna. We're gonna do what we wanna. Let them talk, let them talk. If they wanna, they wanna. Someday, this could be ordinary. Someday, could be something extraordinary.
You and me side by side, out in the broad daylight.
If they laugh, we'll say we're gonna be someday, someday, someday. 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 We're gonna be someday.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
What a way to start.
Yeah.
Thanks, Everly.
Thank you, Emily.
Yeah.
That was awesome, Everly.
Yeah, I think that was a good way to start this show.
Yeah.
That was a great way to start the show.
Great to have her back.
Absolutely.
No, that's got to be like the longest she's ever been away from you, right?
This is the longest I'd ever been away from home. And I did half the time.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just amazing to see, her and Noah, she and Noah are best friends. And that was the hardest thing, I think. Obviously, it was super cool. I got 6 weeks of daddy-daughter time and 6 weeks of father-son time. And Jamie got the same thing. But there was also 13 weeks of no Jamie Paul time and no Everly Noah time. So having everybody back together is really nice.
That was a cool picture that you posted with her and Noah when everybody came back.
I don't remember which picture you're talking about.
I think it was
great.
He's
She
holding
was,
him.
Oh,
lifting up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Picking him up.
Yep.
Yeah. It's great.
You could tell that they missed each other.
Yeah. I love being reunited here on Deep Cuts.
You guys did awesome.
I'd give you a big lifting hug right now.
Virtual hugs.
Virtual hugs. Well, not just here, but I mean to everybody who's watching, because it's been a while since we've done a Deep Cuts.
It's been a while since we've done a show on Saturday.
And we're in 30 households right now. So thank you, everybody, for being here.
And if you haven't already, I forgot to say at the beginning, like this video and subscribe to the network so you don't miss the show, and share the link so anyone that wants to watch the show, they'll be here.
Yes. All right, Emily, you get to say the words for the first time. If you're ready.
Spin the wheel, Craig.
Dun, 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 dun.
We don't have the
Music.
Ooh, I get to go.
Amanda.
Hey. Hey, Everly didn't get one of those.
wasn't on the wheel.
What the?
Just happy night.
Oh yeah, happy night. Sorry.
Happy music.
There we go.
That sounded so happy.
That one of those emo happy.
Emo happy.
Okay.
Better.
That's better. There we go.
Better.
Back to Sam.
I just picture 100 Sams in a room saying, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right? What I think of too.
100 Sams in a room though.
Wait, don't you mean 99 Sams?
99 Sams walk into a bar.
And they all go, yes.
99 times? No.
Oh god.
So Amanda, what song did you pick for tonight?
Ooh.
What song did you pick
What
for tonight?
song? I decided to sing KT Tunstall's Suddenly I See.
Ooh.
I love that song. It's just every time I hear it, like even just that little opening, I'm like, yes, like I gotta dance, I
great
gotta feel
song.
good. It's just so like, it grabs you right from the beginning. And then, to me, it's funny. I was just looking recently, and I was always kind of interpreting it as, you have this person that's like an idol almost, like you look up to them, you're like, they're like this, they're like that, they're so perfect, and that suddenly I see like, oh, that's what I want to be too. And not even necessarily that they're perfect. From the words, if you listen to the words, it's not that they're a perfect person, but it's who they are and how they affect people, what energy they put out into the world, and it makes you want to do the same. And so I was looking at that, and then I saw also that she was talking about what inspired her to write this song, and it was that she saw an album cover of somebody that she really admired and was like, yes, that's what music is. That's what it's all about, and I want to do that too. So
Did that message have anything to do with the charity that you picked?
well, let me talk about the charity that I picked, actually, because yes, the charity that I picked, which I admire and I raised money for on my show too, is the Trevor Project. And I love the Trevor Project as suicide prevention, but it's specifically geared toward, obviously anybody can use it and help and everything, but the Trevor Project puts out resources to LGBTQ youth, suicide prevention, because they're very at risk, especially at that age when you're trying to figure out who you are and how to fit in. And if you add in just the stigma that can come with that, the fear of coming out, it can be a very dangerous time for people. So they have a lot of resources to help them figure out who they are and what to do and how to approach the subject and safely. So
It's another great charity.
yeah.
I love that one too.
Yeah, me too. So.
And if anybody misses the QR codes or whatever, there's links to all of these in the show notes on YouTube in the description. So after the show, you can go back and hit those links, and it'll take you right to those pages.
Let's go, Amanda.
All right, let's do this. Her face is a map of the world, is a map of the world. You can see she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. And everything around her is a silver pool of light. The people who surround her feel the benefit of it, it makes you calm. She holds you captivated in her palm. And suddenly I see, and this is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. And this is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. I feel like walking the world, like walking the world. You can hear she's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. She fills up every corner like she's born in black and white. Makes you feel warmer when you're trying to remember what you heard. She likes to leave you hanging on a word. And suddenly I see, this is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. This is what I want to be. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. And she's taller than most, and she's looking at me. I can see her eyes looking from a page in a magazine. She makes me feel like I could be a tower, a big strong tower. Yeah, I got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah, yeah. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah, yeah. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah, yeah. She got the power to be, the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see, this is what I wanna be. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. This is what I wanna be. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. Yeah, yeah. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me. Suddenly I see why the hell it means so much to me.
Slay.
That song. So good.
Slay Queen. Slay.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Oh, thank you.
Good job, Amanda.
Thanks.
I love that.
Can we still say Queen? We say Slay Queen. Is that okay? Or is it Slay King now? Slay King. Slay.
Well, I think for Amanda it would be Queen.
I'm okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
I didn't know if we had to wait 13 days or 16 days.
Been a
It's
while.
Well, they said
Just trying to
officially it's when she passed.
Yeah, it's a different realm. It's okay.
Yeah, it's been a while since the world has had to deal with this transition. Nobody really remembers how to come back to switching monarchs or what all the settings are for deep cuts. It's
I know. Everything.
And
We-
both
and-
of those transitions are something that happens in Hunter's home every day.
it's been around.
Great job, Amanda. That was
Thanks.
awesome.
I think this is the earliest I've ever gone on deep cuts.
And they usually
I'm
they
all like,
make
hey.
you wait till the second half.
Hey, yeah.
And
Second half
Craig's-
to last, usually.
Craig
you
is
know?
last. It's either you or Craig that are last.
Ooh.
Yeah, typically. Sometimes Mike
Well-
comes last.
I think it's
But-
usually your husband that goes first.
Yeah. Oh, it's because he's not here. It's
That's why.
Benjamin.
There we
That's
go.
why.
Has to be one Benjamin that goes
Yeah.
It's no, it's nice.
All right. See who goes next.
Why not? Let's
Put me
go
on the
ahead and do
wheel.
that.
Now you put me on the wheel.
You mean like right there?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Spin the wheel.
Welcome to the wheel, death.
Wheel. That is not rigged.
The wheel of life.
Not rigged.
Oh!
You said you didn't want to
Okay.
go first.
Yeah,
Now you're going
I
third.
did say
So
that.
it worked out.
There you go.
1/3.
All right, so this is super cool because not only are you like hosting a show for the first time tonight, but there's another huge first tonight. And what is that?
Is I think most people already know, but the past couple months I've been taking voice lessons with our friend Mary Zastro. I decided like the only thing stopping myself is myself from, and I do want to sing, so I decided like I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start taking voice lessons, so that's what I've been doing over the summer. And it's going well. Mary is amazing. She's super supportive and encouraging, and yeah, I have another lesson with her next week.
That's so
Love
cool.
Mary. Give it up for Mary.
Yes, she sends her love. She and Scooch are at the Oogie Boogie Bash tonight.
Oh. So, but not only is it a scary freaking thing to sing live, especially when you've never done it before,
Right.
but you're not only are you going to be singing, but you're also going to be accompanying yourself on the ukulele.
With my uke, yes.
Cool.
This is a first.
That deserves a.
It deserves that too. Yes.
Yes.
All of the above.
Keep
Both.
it with the spirit of trying new things.
Well, do you want to tell us what song you're going to perform, or you just want to jump into it?
It's Over the Rainbow, the Is version. A song I've been wanting to do for a while, but it always looked too complicated. And I know we've talked about this. I've talked about this with Nicole. Like, one of the coolest parts of this has been like going back to songs that seemed too hard at the time, and like looking at it again, like maybe I can do this. Like let's try this, and I can do this.
Wow, that's so cool. So you've like seen the progress just like that, because it's hard to see sometimes just from day to day, but
Yeah.
that's like a perfect example of like you're getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is one of those songs.
So proud of you.
Awesome.
We're all so
Yeah.
proud of you, and we can't
Absolutely.
to hear it. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, making her hosting debut tonight, making her vocal debut tonight, and making her accompanying herself on ukulele while singing debut tonight on her birthday, ladies and gentlemen, Emily Thatcher.
Let's do this.
gosh, that was so amazing.
Thank you.
Shoes.
Shoes.
Emily, that was so incredible. Wow.
Thank you.
Emily Thatcher, ladies and gentlemen, first time singing. First
Yep.
time singing and playing on her first show hosting on her birthday, and holy buckets!
Milestones.
Cool.
Thank you. I love that song.
Great job. How do you feel?
I feel good. I didn't feel like that nervous at all about that. I felt more nervous about hosting than singing, doing that.
Well, I'm super impressed, and I just like watching you. Like I said, like the heart like just grows, and it's just like holy buckets. Like the whole reason I started Polly's Picnic 5 years ago was to watch people who've never tried a certain performance art, and we're always too scared to do it, try it in front of a super supportive audience. And the audience kept coming and kept growing, and that rolled into Vaudacity and what this whole network and fan base has built along the way. And it's just like you are a shining example of someone who takes a risk, spreads their wings, tries new things, and takes a leap and freaking just does it. And wow, that was incredible.
Thank you. You're so kind. I appreciate that.
When are we going to see it again?
We'll see. There's some other songs I want to do, so we'll see. I'm not going anywhere.
And you have a charity too for tonight, right?
Yes, the
Top.
Write Love on Her Arms. There it is.
Oh, I was going to say the link in the description, I don't think it wasn't working for me, so I'm glad that this is up here right now.
I will take a look.
Okay. You can also go I have it pinned to my Facebook. If you just go to my Facebook, it's right there too.
Okay, sweet.
Yes.
That was so
Fantastic
good.
job.
Thank you guys. Appreciate all the support. It means a lot.
Well, keep playing. You're getting better, and it's clear to all of us how your progression is going. So keep it up.
you.
Like you're just gonna keep getting better and better the more you do it.
Thank you. Having fun
Yeah.
so far.
And you were so confident while playing too, which is like not easy to do.
No.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's taken a lot of confidence just to take that step to start doing the vocal lessons.
Well, it's interesting to see you because you have taken each individual step. I mean, you've coming on to doing the shows, like when you did them back, I think you even Hearts Fire, and then jumping into the online variety show, and then getting better and better, gooder and gooder with the uke, and then now this. I mean,
Yeah.
and I remember because we were talking about this at one point, you were nervous, you were scared just to even do the ukulele.
Yeah, I never touched, well, besides the recorder in 3rd grade, I never touched an instrument before, and then watching everyone at the picnics and on Vaudacity, I was like, no, I want to try this, I want to do this. And it's been fun. I love the sound of it. It's given me a lot of self-confidence. It's helped
Such
me.
a happy instrument too.
Yes, it is a very happy instrument.
It's Hawaiian for like little bug. Is that right? Am I remembering that correctly?
Ukulele?
Yeah.
Is
Is
it?
it?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I
Let's
like that.
find out.
This is a Google away, and I
That's so
think
cute.
yeah, it's been like 10 years or more since I heard that. But
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Emily's charity just received a donation.
Oh,
I should
nice.
keep an eye on that.
I just got a
Ooh.
Facebook notification.
So did I. From, let's see. Oh, thank you, Mike Pierce.
He got the link to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Mike. Thank you.
Okay, ukulele translates as jumping flea.
Ah.
Jumping flea?
Interesting.
Jumping flea.
Apparently, uku means flea and lele means jumping.
That's the first time flea has ever been cute to me.
Exactly. Right? Maybe they're not so bad.
That's so
Did
cute.
anybody else ever have jumping beans?
Oh, yes.
Ah,
I remember those.
That's yeah.
What were those?
I know. Now that I look back on my childhood, those are creepy AF.
Right?
Is there like a little worm inside
it's
of
a little
them?
bug.
Yeah, it's a larva that's it's a larva that's sealed up in there that's moving around. Yeah.
Yep. It's
And
pretty
is it
bad.
just like eating the inside of the bean, or how does it stay alive?
I mean, eventually it's not.
Eventually, it stops jumping. Okay.
Somebody email Ask Hunter for the next Fireside Tales. We can
The tales of ukulele?
we'll get to the bottom of this, or for our new Vaudacity mystery show that's coming up around the corner. A little teaser of a teaser right there. But I digest.
I could, but I would speculate, by the way, that the Mexican jumping bean phenomenon is that it's a
Spoil
larva.
it. Why would you spoil it?
That I'm just guessing. I might be off.
Speculating.
I might be off base here, but I bet it's a combination of like an embryonic yolk sac or an analogy. So they've got like some energy stored in there with them, the same way that an egg has a yolk and has some nutrients, and it's eating the inside of the nut as it burrows its way out. It's probably a combination of the both.
Now I have no reason to watch Ask Hunter anything.
Well, you go like watch as I find out and reveal if that was correct or not. That's the cliffhanger. Because that might be totally wrong. They may have
the tea.
solar energy cells in there, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't see that coming.
No.
So we're holding you to that for Monday, right?
Yeah. That's just my speculation.
All right, so
Problem
see
with it.
who's going next.
Okay.
The magic words. Craig!
Spin the wheel. Spin the rigged wheel.
Well, let's see. What helps to pull the wheel up, but here we go. And actually, sorry if the wheel was spinning without the great music, but here it goes.
There we go.
No, it's back.
There we go. Needed that.
Oh!
And I thought Craig was going to go early today.
Craig
Going on
never
with
goes
it.
early.
I thought so too. The way it was slowing down, I actually thought, okay, here we go.
It's gonna be hard to follow that last performance.
As Nicole said in the chat, we started the show with a princess, and then there were two queens. The court jester? I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute, isn't it in the deck of cards the Joker the highest?
Oh.
What?
Oh, I don't know.
Can be. Joker's wild.
Joker's
Yeah,
wild.
Joker's wild.
Wild.
The madman.
Wild.
So Paul, what did you pick for tonight? Oh, what did you pick for?
Well, I need to put a stop to that. I'd just be talking to myself if nobody heard that. I don't know. So when you first described what you wanted the theme to be, you said something about like songs that you just crank and you sing along to in the car or something like that.
That make
And
you feel good.
to me, that's always Michael Bublé. That's some big band jazz and something I can sing along to. So tonight I was just like, when you said the theme, I was like, it's going to be something Bublé. And I hadn't decided what it was going to be until about 5 minutes ago. But I've done this song a few times on the network, but it is definitely a happy song, and I love singing it in the car. And
Great.
here's a little moon dance.
Ooh, can't wait to hear it.
Yeah.
Go, Paul.
If you can hear it, hang on. Oh, nope. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are turned, falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that sing soft and low. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. And all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I want to make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the moment has come. And I know that the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. 'Cause anytime I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Ladies and gentlemen, making their return to the network, the Karaoke Orchestra. Give it up. Well, I want to make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. And I know that the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. Then and then I will make you my own. And anytime I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? My love. My love, my love. I just can't wait, I just can't wait. One more moon dance with you. One more moon dance with you. Just one more moon dance with you, my love.
That was a king's performance.
Love
Yes.
from the
Good
jester.
job, Paul.
Jester in chief.
Ooh.
One of those songs, I've told you this, Paul, but whenever I hear it, and I hear it a lot at work, like, oh, that's a Paul song. Like, I
Oh.
only think of you when I hear it.
Aw.
Was it that one? You told me that about Mac the Knife, I think.
That
You were
one
like-
too,
I never
yeah.
heard that,
This-
but now every time I hear it, I'm like, that's the Paul song.
That's a Paul
I
song.
didn't know that moon dance. That's so
Whole
nice.
song.
Yeah.
Dance. Such a good song.
That's a great song.
Thanks.
You slayed it.
You did.
We didn't hear that.
What happened?
It's
Cut you off.
I don't know. It's my technology over
It's
here.
the wires.
I can't believe how well that song translates to big band. That's like if
I know.
the Van Morrison original.
I know. I love the Van Morrison.
Oh my God, the flute in that. It's
Yes.
just transcendent.
Michael Bublé, like he did "Crazy Love" too.
Oh yeah,
like,
which is
in
another.
big
I
band
love Van
style.
Morrison in general.
Yeah.
I mean
But-
that and the Brown Eyed Girl. I mean,
And what's the feeling good? Like the big obvious one. Like again.
that's what I thought you were gonna do. I
Yes.
was like,
Need
good
the
thing I didn't do
Simone.
that.
Yeah, right.
I know. I had that actually as a backup.
I know, me too.
Maybe we should all do it.
Yeah, I'll
Put a video together with all of us doing a section of that song.
It's the new Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Gosh, that was great.
Oh man, what month?
By the way,
What was
I don't remember.
what month was that Boulevard of Broken Dreams thing?
I don't remember now.
I can't remember if I was on that night or if I was just watching that
watching?
night. But
I
I
don't
was,
know.
yeah, I remember it very clearly.
Uh-oh.
Paul,
Paul.
what was?
Try again, Paul.
Yeah,
Nope.
Oh, he's just fucking
Again
me
with
now.
feeling.
yeah,
No, now he's definitely just.
yeah. I think that's wow.
I was talking, but the Zoom does the thing to me where I have to talk really loud for it to pick me up. I guess
That's
wasn't it like
weird.
November or something? Like it was a deep cuts, and it was a theme that was like, oh, what was the theme? Loneliness.
It was
must be.
David's. I think wasn't it David's
Was that
night?
I don't remember.
I'll go back and look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Take
a
a
really
look at-
long
oh,
titled.
Speaking of,
Oh my gosh, what?
Oh, we don't hear you.
Yeah, yeah. His mic is not on.
You have
from
Paul's
that-
mic?
he thought what I was doing was really funny.
He wanted to do it.
Yeah,
too.
there he is. There you go.
Hey, sure, David.
You got like two mics, and neither one of them work. What the hell?
I know.
Or no, that was one of them.
Clearly, we haven't done this in a while.
Yes.
Yeah,
In a minute.
nobody remembers what.
But
button.
while David is getting his microphone set up, Paul, did you want to say something about your
Let me
tip
go
jar
look.
for the night?
Yes.
Oh, sure. So it just like I mentioned, September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and at work, at my place of employment, we're actually we're getting a team together. We're doing a American Foundation for Suicide Prevention walk, which is actually next Saturday. But of course, we're raising money, looking for sponsors, etc. So we've got a team. The Oxnard Police Department has a team. And I have to say thank you to
Testing there it is.
Emily Thatcher. I set my goal to raise for this walk at $200, and Emily stepped up and footed half of that.
Oh my goodness!
So
Wow.
gotta say thank you to Emily for that.
First. Very,
And then,
very
yeah,
important
if you-
cause.
If you want to jump in on that, the link is in the information on the YouTube video. Thank you. Thank you, Emily.
All right,
Happy to
can you guys?
help.
Ooh, there I am.
Hey,
We can hear David.
David.
Hello.
Has
feeling
he
better.
recovered? Recuperated?
Yeah, side effects from getting the vaccine.
And you
Uh-oh.
cut out.
Zoom is doing the same thing to him.
Side effects from
The vaccine,
include technical issues. Apparently,
it got transferred to
guessed.
the microphone.
man, maybe there's something about that Bill Gates thing after all.
Probably you might want to stay a little closer to the mic, David. You do look kind of.
He's got magnets in his arm or whatever.
It's the vaccine is just screwing his tech.
Where's the tech crew? Where's Lily and Lucy at?
You okay?
Go.
Danny?
Is it just the Danny Roque?
Okay,
is that up on his meds?
Yep.
You had it there for a minute.
I know what it is.
There it is.
There it is.
So the stand this microphone is mounted on, the cord goes that way up the pole that the microphone is on, and gravity is pulling the cord that direction. And if the cord is just slightly off, it disconnects.
I keep telling him that he needs to zip tie it on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do. This is a bit of an experiment. This is the first time I've actually used this setup on a show. So, you know how our first times go on this network. Smoothly would be the antonym. So we'll leave that, and I can hear it crack.
Don't touch it.
Well,
Whatever
should
you
we-
do, don't touch it.
Don't move, don't breathe, don't
Should
look
we
at it.
add you to the wheel?
Are you going to play something, David?
Are you
Doing
feeling
something,
okay enough
David?
to be added to the wheel?
Yeah,
or-
actually,
okay,
I am feeling okay enough to be added. What happened was the same thing that happened in my first 3 shots. I felt weird and crummy I slept most of the day today, and then all of a sudden, like tonight is around 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh, I feel normal again. My back stopped hurting. I stopped feeling
Just in
exhausted.
time.
It's just like flipping a switch.
It's showtime adrenaline.
And then I saw you guys on, and I thought, I can't let you have all the fun tonight.
The show
You missed us.
Emily
You missed
freaking Thatcher's
us.
birthday, for crying out loud.
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. And Emily, that was an awesome job you did. That was just incredible. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. So now that he's on the wheel,
Let's see who comes up next.
I know.
It'll be David.
I know. We have a history here.
Well, does it happen?
Well,
Oh! So close.
I thought we changed the mood to
yeah,
that.
come on, Paul. Better. It's better.
Yay.
9 times.
Hey, Nicole, so what? Oh, don't. I'm happy.
I can't get 99 Sams out of my head.
How many
Next
were
time we-
those? That
next
was
time we
what?
do a picnic.
12?
That has to happen.
All right, Nicole. So, what song did you pick for tonight, and why?
So along the same lines as Paul, it's a song that when it comes on the radio or in my car and stuff, I just get so happy and I sing along and I put it on again and again. Dancing in the Moonlight, and I don't know who actually wrote that originally, so maybe
I'm sure
I think it was
Craig knows
originally
it. Craig
written
will
for-
look it up.
Craig probably knows or
On it.
Yeah,
it was originally written for Coyote Ugly, I'm sure. The soundtrack
really?
of Coyote Ugly.
Really? I thought it was older than that.
No, it is way old.
I could be wrong.
King something? That goes
King
along-
Harvest.
King
like,
Harvest.
made it famous.
Yep.
but I guess.
They made it.
Let's see.
We got Moon Dance. We got Dancing in the
Written by Sherman Kelly.
Queens and
Here we go.
kings and princesses, and we're all on.
I
fire.
know when you sang Moon Dance, I was like, oh my gosh, if I'm next, that would be kind of cool.
The wheel always knows.
Yeah, the wheel knows.
The wheel knows.
Very good wheel.
So yeah, I chose that song. I love it. Mike is gonna accompany me and do some soloing.
So excited.
I hope you guys like it.
All right, go Nicole
Thank you.
and Mike.
I'll put reverb on, please. All right, let me get the notes out. Here we go. We get it almost every night.
I hate to say this, but we're getting a lot of reverb and a lot of feedback.
Oh, what happened? Maybe turn the reverb off.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, now we got you. Now we got you.
We'll just do it without. Okay. Thank you. We get it almost every night. When that moon is big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. bite, they keep things loose, they keep it light. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can't dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep things light. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight, everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
So beautiful.
Thank you, Craig.
Beautiful.
Oh, thanks,
So
Emily.
good.
I love
So
that.
good.
Thanks for letting us know
Yes,
about
take
the
a drink,
reverb
Paul.
hiccup.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
That was
We
weird.
sound checked and it was fine. And
We
then,
didn't sound check with the reverb on, so
oh, you didn't.
back to the
Maybe it was
drawing
just too
board.
high.
It just everything went through all at once. It wasn't just the vocals; it was the vocals and the guitar, and it just got amplified. So I thought, no, that doesn't.
Oh, that was still
We
on
need to
after.
start over and hear a true Pierce.
You didn't
sound.
even need reverb. Like every time I
No.
sang, I was
No,
like,
you
"Man, I need
didn't.
some reverb," but you guys sounded great.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
perfect.
Thank you so much.
Always sound
Nope, we don't hear you,
amazing.
David.
Amazing. We have missed you. Pierce is
How's that? Oh, there I
flying
am.
around the country, taking that baby state to
I
state.
know.
He has his passport. He's got his little,
almost a year old.
got a little Hawaiian shirt on in his passport photo.
Yes.
I was
wow.
I think it was in a message, but I was like looking at pictures of him and I sent Nicole a message. I was like, how is he already so much cooler than I am? I don't
So in his passport
He's
picture,
not
then
even a
he's-
year old and he's
is he
like
an aspiring Tom Cruise?
Maybe.
We when we started planning like Polly's Picnic Cruise 2, we figured, like, we realized we had to get Noah a passport. We're like, oh snap. So like I made like the first appointment I possibly could, and it was like 2 months out, or like 7 weeks or something like that. And so that was this past Thursday, and I take him, and they go, "Where's the mom?" And I was like, "She's at work." And, like, she needs to be here. And I was like,
What?
I'm not good enough.
He needs to consent if
And they're like,
you're going to take your
"She's-
child out of the country.
Oh, I guess
she's
that's
on the
true.
she's on the birth certificate. She needs to sign here at the office." And I'm like, so now I have to make an appointment for another 7 weeks out.
They don't even give you a priority appointment?
No, well, he didn't offer to.
We
Yes.
So
Wow.
we got our tickets. So we went to Vancouver when, like, end of last month, end of August, and we got our tickets back in May, and we had this trip planned ahead of time, and then totally forgot about Benjamin's passport. And I think it was 4 weeks before our trip where I was like, oh my gosh, we need to get him a passport. And then the wait times are like really long because of COVID and everything. But I think because we had our ticket already purchased, and I just kept calling the office every day, and I was trying to be on top of it. But there was like a last minute thing. If we didn't get it in the mail in time, we had to go to the office in downtown LA and just wait in line like all day long the day before our trip and get one in person. But
I heard
God we
That's
didn't
not
do
a
that.
fun wait. I've had to do that too for business.
I heard ukulele was Hawaiian for little Benjamin without passport.
You calling him a flea?
I could be wrong. It's been a while.
Jumps from flight to flight. Yeah, he's been on a bunch of flights already. He's gotten better.
He usually sits first class, and we sit coach.
He's so cool. Like,
He slept
puts
through
on
the
his
night.
sunglasses, and he's like, "Hey, upgrade me."
He slept through the night on my birthday when we were like doing a live stream. So
Yeah,
I
it's
can
amazing.
imagine he's
That
perfect
was
on a flight.
I don't know how he did that. That's like crazier than
That
the
was really
flight thing.
impressive.
I mean, I sleep through the show all the time, so
That explains the toothpicks in your eyes, right?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Lost in a minute though.
All right, before we move on, I have a thank you for Pam Ackerman and his mom. He donated to.
Sorry, the
Love on
fanfare
Honor.
the fanfare blasted you out in my ears. Who is it?
Pam Ackerman and his mom. She was having trouble, but she got through. Thank you, Pam.
Congratulations, Pam. And Emily.
Thank you for that.
I think it's time for the magic words.
Let's spin the wheel, Craig. See who goes next.
My bad.
Right on time, David.
Yeah. Right on.
Both got buttons.
Are you keeping a tally?
No.
20 Sams.
No, that
Okay.
cancels one out.
I think we're close to 20.
Oh, I guess I'll go then.
Oh no.
Okay, bye.
Oh, really? I don't know why I'm here.
Hi, David.
Hey, Emily.
So what happy piano piece did you pick for tonight?
Yeah, I was going to, before this last week kind of blew up on me, I was going to play a piece that I wrote a number of years ago called, oddly enough, Happiness. I've decided against it for tonight. I'll probably play it on my show at some point. It's fairly difficult. I was out of town for work for a few days this past week, and then I got back. We got our shots right away, and then I was busy yesterday, and then today I was pretty much asleep all day. So I haven't really prepared anything. And Amanda said to me, I think it was last night sometime, she says, well, why don't you just consider maybe improvising something? I thought, yeah, actually, improv seems to make all y'all happy. It makes me happy for sure. I mean, when I need a break, when I'm staring at numbers on the computer screen too long, I will come down here and I'll just do something at the keyboard. No plan or anything like that. So, the only thing I have in my head going into this is it needs to be in A major. I don't know why. It seems like a happy key to me. And
No minor chords.
Speaking of happy, the dogs are going crazy. I think Amanda's letting them out.
They're very happy about that.
They're very happy about being let out. Okay, Amanda just said something. I have no idea what. All right, so yeah, I thought I'd improvise something tonight since I didn't have time to prepare anything this week.
Woo.
I love when you improvise.
Well, thank you. Me too, usually.
All right, go
camera.
David Benjamin.
And switch them off. Oh yeah, you can see we have this big giant boom arm, like overhead boom arm microphone stand now. The idea being with the microphone that's a duplicate of the one Amanda's got, if she wants to sing and play, or if I want to at some point, we have a setup where we hopefully don't need to move the mic at all and it's out of the way, etc. So fun new setup. Also haven't sound checked this at all, so this is going to be hopefully okay.
I think that was my favorite one.
Now, what would you call it? Happiness? Is that it?
He
Yeah, I
has
suppose
another
so.
song called Happiness.
Oh,
Working. Hey, there we go. Okay. Maybe I just have to hold this for tonight.
Or maybe you just have to write all your responses on a pen and like notepad and just hold it up.
Hey, that's how Beethoven
Like
did it,
Love
right?
Actually.
To me, you are perfect, David.
that was awesome.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful.
I had no idea what was going to come out. Even the split second I started hitting notes, I'm like,
That's what's so good about improv. You don't know what's gonna come out.
not in the slightest. And you spend like for me, I spend like the first couple minutes being like, okay, you've got a theme or a motif going here. Let's repeat this a bunch of times, get it in your head, so when you wander off somewhere else, you know what you want to come back to make it sound more cohesive.
Sounds like marriage.
Oh, that's what you did.
I mean, the alternative is to continue to play it until you mess it up once, and then you just repeat that mistake, and then repeat that
times.
mistake,
Yeah.
and then mess that up again organically. Repeat that, and then it's jazz.
I am
So
just one
that's-
big organic mess up, so.
Ah, okay, fair
that's
enough.
how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that into a GIF.
Jeff.
One
Jeff.
big organic mess up.
It's Jif like the peanut butter.
I used to say GIF, and then
I see
You
both.
conform.
people beat it out of me.
You gave in.
I
Yeah.
see both. to
Stand
be
up for
honest.
what you believe in, girl.
Guy who created it says it's called Jif.
Says it's Jeff.
Yeah.
The creator.
He
Said it
does, and then you ask him, so what's it stand for? And he says graphic with a hard G, and like, dude, what the hell, man?
And then he died.
and then he did.
On your birthday, do you get gifts or gifts?
I get GIFs. I don't know about you.
See, I've always said GIF.
You get gypped. Is what you
Gift.
I got gifts.
At least you didn't get hit by an asteroid that's half the size of a giraffe.
Actually, correction. It was the size of half a giraffe.
I'm sorry, who got hit by an asteroid on their birthday? Can we just like go back to that detail? What?
This
Wait,
is
Uh,
from
what?
this is from
Nobody
Bob's,
has.
is it not?
I think it's from something.
It's from an
Yeah,
article.
it was one of those. It was one of the headline improv
Yeah.
things, and
Yeah.
the headline
Yes.
was something to the effect of that there is an asteroid that was the size of half a giraffe.
all right.
And didn't we like in Party Quirks? One of you guys had to be that person, or
Yeah, I
had to be
think
the
I put that
giraffe.
in the suggestion.
Had to be half a giraffe.
Oh yeah, half a giraffe.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah, I think Caitlin ended up taking that one.
I think she did. I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
Speaking
one
of
of
which,
the
I
more-
miss POVS. I miss Polly's picnic.
I was just thinking, like, we need to have another one.
Yeah, we do.
It's
Oh, we
been a
do.
minute. It's been a hot minute since we've had a virtual Polly's picnic.
There it is.
I don't know how, like, we could have that conversation again. I don't know how you get to, like, using that as your size reference in your newspaper article headline.
I mean, everybody knows how big a giraffe is, right? Yeah, if you said like
Like we said
manta
before,
ray,
is it like the neck and the front legs, or is it like the back legs and the hind quarter?
It doesn't matter. If you calculate the entire volume of the giraffe, then the asteroid was about double that size.
Dude, give me
what about-
something I can visualize, right?
What about a baby giraffe too? Like,
Well, all you need to do to calculate the volume of a giraffe is stick it in a big giant container of water, measure how high it raises up the water. And there you go.
Water displacement. That'll
I
work.
think baby giraffes are like 6 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
So like my
They're
height.
cute.
David's height.
Right. We just have to find a
Very
tub big enough for a giraffe.
Like the
Well, I
point
know you can go
is,
to the safari park and find a baby giraffe.
the point, if we're boiling it down, is that we're talking about giraffes.
No,
and
Paul, we are not
giraffe.
boiling the giraffe. We are not boiling the giraffe. when we
We're
put it
not
in
boiling giraffes
No.
either. Giraffes.
Girl. I'm a girl,
Giraffe?
right? I'm not a girl. Okay.
Girls just
Anyway.
wanna- Gerbils.
Girls just wanna have.
Speaking of gerbils, is there a wheel?
Speaking of gerbils.
Not a deep cuts unless you go off on a tangent.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
That's a sign of a good deep cuts.
mean like Goebbels, the World War II guy, or Gerbils, like not the hamster? I'm not even sure what emphasis you were backing up or who said it. I heard
Definitely.
Goebbels.
It wasn't me. It was not me.
Hunter, definitely yes to your question.
Okay, let's go with that.
That covers
Let's go with
it.
What are we
So
doing?
Craigers.
Okay.
Gerbil wheel.
Well,
Goebbels.
let's spin that.
In
Let's
the
see.
Greek wheel.
And then there were
1 and
3.
3.
Craig's gonna be last, so it's either Mike
Yes.
or Hunter.
Hunter or Mike.
Greg's gonna be last.
Always is. Weird.
Who's gonna be next? I bet. Oh,
Oh,
Nope.
Oh,
close.
almost.
it continues.
And he's the one spinning it every week or every show, and it's not rigged.
Maybe
No.
there's a setting that we just don't know about.
Maybe.
Well, I think that's a good point. You got to look at who's got their hand on the wheel, and that's Craig, week to week.
Greg, you're becoming suspect.
Oh boy.
Your randomness is too predictable.
I've got to. Okay.
Mike, what have you picked for this evening?
Hi, Emily. Okay, so what did I pick? I am going to be doing a song called Jamaica Farewell by Harry Belafonte, and it just makes me happy. I don't know if the lyrics are so much a happy song, kind of, for part of it, and then the part of it's sad, kind of, I guess. But it just makes me happy. I think this song, it reminds me of my childhood. It was on like my I had a little Casio keyboard, like probably a lot of people growing up, and this is one of the songs on there, so it kind of brings me back to that. And just Harry Belafonte's got some good jams, so.
And recently we were at a music store that had like a wooden xylophone, and Mike was jamming out to this song on there for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a go-to if there's ever like especially with Benjamin now, like a little kid keyboard. Usually it's just one octave and there's no black keys, it's just the white keys. Perfect song to play on one of those. You use almost every single one of the notes. So yeah.
Can't wait to hear it.
Also, I'm just gonna throw in a little plug for the Vaudacity cruise coming up the end of March. Well, not coming up, 6 months from now. But this song also kind of just like reminds me of like a cruise or something. I don't know.
Nice.
Hey, we'll expect to hear it then.
Yeah, So I'm when I was practicing it today, I was kind of getting excited for this cruise, and it's like 6 months out, but. I know Anna's been posting a little bit about it too. I hope everyone's going, and if you're on the fence, you should definitely go.
We'll be there.
And you better get your passport appointment now.
Yep.
Sound advice.
All right.
All right.
Keep ho.
Oh, yes. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when it reached Jamaica, I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way, won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sounds of laughter everywhere, and the dancing girls sway to and fro. I must declare my heart is there, though I have been from Maine to Mexico. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down at the market you can hear ladies cry out while on their heads they bear ackee rice, salt fish are nice, and the rum is fine any time of year. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Down the way where the nights are gay and the sun shines daily on the mountain top, I took a trip on a sailing ship, and when it reached Jamaica I made a stop. But I'm sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town. Sad to say I'm on my way. Won't be back for many a day. My heart is down, my head is turning around. I had to leave a little girl in Kingston town.
That was weird. That was weird.
It was like,
Is there something wrong with my headphones? What's that?
They didn't know if they were happy about it or the indecisive clap there.
oh my god.
That was a very, very nice guitar song that you guys just did.
Guitar.
He's been sitting on that. Nice.
I have been sitting on
Yeah.
that.
Clearly. Glad you got that out
was
of your
awesome.
system.
That was
Yeah, I
great.
mean, I was like, I've got to make sure my mic works so I can get this.
That was great, guys.
So good.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
So good. Take a drink, Paul.
Haven't heard that one in a long time. And the way you guys did it was really cool. The duet.
Oh, thank you.
That was cool.
I don't know if
Hey.
I've ever heard that song before.
I think the way you guys do anything is super cool.
Oh.
So sweet. Thank you.
Uh,
We actually
So
had
good.
time. We actually had time to practice our 2 songs today, like which never happened. So it was really cool. Benjamin, we put him in his little corral, and he surprisingly was like not yelling for us to pick him up, and we're like, oh my gosh, he's actually chilling out.
Being soothed.
Maybe, probably.
Did you call it a corral though?
Corral?
Yeah, okay.
Like a playpen.
Yeah.
Better than putting him in coral.
Corral.
Playpen is.
Yeah. Putting them in coral is just colorful and sharp and underwater.
And underwater.
Oh, I was
All the
thinking
way
maybe they had a
around.
rope and they were going to go,
Yeah, no. Yeah.
come back here there, little doggy.
That's a lasso, Craig, and there's a tool for that in Photoshop.
They've got this whole Western themed nursery. It's really adorable.
Yeah.
They parked
full
their
of
car in
coral.
the stable, so it's
Ah, okay.
In Spanish, it's also corral. So, you know.
But it's
I've
all
always called it a
all of it.
corral.
All of it is just okay.
A corral is different than a
that
playpen too. It's not. It's not the same thing.
It's not?
Than a playpen? No.
I don't know.
I like how Mike's like, mm-mm. And Nicole's like, wait, what?
Much different. Playpen, I mean, first of all, playpen, corral.
Yeah.
They
they're
don't sound the
different.
same.
Oh, okay.
They're totally different because they don't sound the same.
It'd sound more
One
more
word,
similar.
two words.
If we called it play corral, then it'd be like closer. But yeah, it's not like
Well, if I hear play corral, I'm putting Bach on the stereo.
A playpen
I was
is
waiting
like
for
a,
that one from you.
A playpen is like a fun thing, you know, with games and stuff in there. Corral is more like a
There's
you
like
know,
hay.
a low
Or
confinement.
harmonic composition for a choral group.
well, it does require labor. It's a labor.
too much.
corral.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
We talk about weird things on this show.
Somebody rein us in.
Amanda.
Always do.
Amanda has to have a disclaimer for our
Like we always
viewers.
do.
Rein us in. No.
Before we continue, I have another thank you.
Oh, good.
Carmen Vlastoff,
Yeah.
Nicole's mom. Thank you, Carmen, for your generous donation to Write Love on Her Arms.
Thank you, Carmen.
I set the goal for 200 on my fundraiser, now at 155.
Ooh,
Okay. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's get there.
Yes. Let's spin the rigged wheel.
Dang it.
Just bowing to
You
reality.
know, do you
now.
notice how Craig spins the wheel and
You missed that.
Yeah, you missed that
repeated
conversation.
dogs?
There's slings and
Well,
arrows.
it's obviously still coming back. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, let's find
And
out.
Craig. Final two.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get away with it that long.
Always last or second to last.
I know.
Yes, that has been consistent. Yes. And thank you, Paul, for catching up on the Sam Mikulici's. Okay.
Craig, what have you picked for tonight? What's happy song?
Oh, well, I'm kind of showing it off right now. If you
Yeah.
look at my shirt. I thought, yeah, I remember we had a discussion a while ago. I sang a different song from the same group, and people were thinking that I was going to sing this song. So I thought, well, with a great theme like tonight, I thought maybe we would do this. And just to give you a little information about the song, it's been 52 years since the Partridge Family came out. Actually, their TV show debuted September 25th, 1970.
Wow.
So,
They
yeah.
came out- since they came out as doves, or how did they come out?
I was going to say, I mean, I'm really glad you said Partridge Family because I was wondering if that was like a pheasant family or maybe a duck family.
We're all chickens.
So if they were
family.
ducks, it'd be all quacked up. That's for sure.
Wabbit family. Family.
Yep.
Wabbit family. All right.
Ducksies. Oh, yes. There we go. There we
Maybe
go.
it's a giraffe family. Only half.
But actually, what's interesting is that the show is loosely based on the real life musical family group called the Cowsills.
Oh,
And yeah,
the Flower Girl song, right?
you got it. Exactly. So Friday night show, this was on ABC for those of you who remember. It was an instant hit starring Shirley Jones and stepson David Cassidy in the lead roles, and they were the lead singers of the Partridge Family. They were the only two singers of the Partridge Family. Originally Shirley Jones, but when they found out that David Cassidy had a voice, that's when he became more popular and became famous. So I thought this is a perfect song for tonight. This is the actual opening song. In other words, for the show that you heard every week. It's short, it's sweet, but it is the song Come On, Get Happy.
Oh, Craig, can't wait to hear it.
Hello World is a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We had a dream, we go and travel together. Spread a little love and then we'll keep moving on. Something always happens whenever we're together. We get a happy feeling when we're singing a song. Traveling along, there's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We'll make you happy. We'll make you happy.
So I just learned something.
Yes.
I thought the Partridge Family was a real group. I didn't realize it was a TV show.
Well, both.
It's
Oh, it
yeah,
was
it's
both.
still a
Okay,
real
okay.
group. But
Yeah.
they're not all like family.
You would have never heard of them if it wasn't for the television show, but they were
Yeah.
also a group.
Okay.
Yeah. Their biggest hit was I Think I Love You.
Yeah.
But that was, I mean, that song right there. And then they had some really cool other songs, and maybe down the road on a online variety show or deep cuts or something like that, I've got an idea for the next Partridge Family song. That's pretty cool, actually. What?
Okay.
You were
Oh, Craig.
so yeah, but I thought it was perfect, of course, with the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just as an FYI, I want to promote my charity for the evening. The With Hope Foundation, we do the walk every spring. And, okay, it is Suicide Month. But you know what? With everything that you do, whether it's this organization or the other organizations that's come on, just please never keep it a secret. Be there, listen to people, and just help. So, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Well, before we move on to the final song of the evening, I first want to remind everybody that it is Emily Thatcher's freaking birthday tonight. And I don't know if you have your axe. Oh, he does. He's got it right there.
Oh. Ready to go.
As Emily mentioned, she's getting close to her goal of raising $200 for To Write Love on Her Arms on her page. The link is in the description of the video here on the YouTubes. But everybody at home, get ready to join us in the antithesis of unison as we sing Happy Birthday to Miss Emily Thatcher. Hunter Ackerman.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Emily. Happy birthday to you. Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, wow.
It's better every time.
Only Vaudacity.
Like a
Your
step
Vaudacity style.
And before we get to our final
Thank
song of
you.
the evening, let's talk about what's coming up in the future of the network. Starting with next week, Tuesday night at 8 p.m., Gaming with Dari, her 6th episode, This is always such a fun show. Like anytime I can jump on, I just do my absolute darndest because it's just so much fun. Late on a Tuesday night to jump in and play some games with our best Vaudastic friends. Join us Tuesday night for Gaming with Dari. Wednesday night, she is our Wednesday night queen here on the network. Amanda Benjamin sings your requests in Amanda on Demand. This Wednesday night is Broadway night, and at 8 p.m. she'll be starting that show. Send your requests to www.amandasings.live. Any Broadway requests that you do have, because she is the savior of Broadway on the Vaudacity Network. She flies the flag. She rides around with it like Walter, what's his name in Braveheart.
I was thinking like Les Mis, the flags.
Yeah, on the barricade at dawn. She flies the Broadway flag on this network, and we love it.
You say Walter, what's his name from Braveheart?
Walter
White.
Wallace.
William Wallace.
William Wallace.
Scottish independent. Walter White made blue meth.
They cannot take.
William Wallace had blue crap on his face, though. I mean, I really don't know how else you connect the two.
They may take our women, but they cannot take our Broadway. Is that
Meth.
Yeah, we're getting further afield.
Oh, speaking of Walter Wallace.
William Wallace.
I just need to throw this out there. I did not create this graphic.
Oh my god!
Please, someone Photoshop blue paint.
Post Burning Man.
People will think that I did make this graphic. I did not.
Oh.
But this dropped into the graphics chat on Vaudacity, and here on. I love how everybody's face is like over Hunter's face, actually, on the YouTube feed. It is the.
Oh, that's right.
I moved mine to the other screen.
Oh man, this is the best I've ever looked. Get my face up there.
Gone are the days of the 11th, so now it's the 12. What do you call these?
I'll just be calling this one 120.
Okay.
This is number 120.
Yep.
Or Hunter 20?
Hunter 20?
Hunter.
Oh god. God, that look on my face, I was just high out of my mind. I mean, it's just.
You were kind of surprised that there was a camera there.
You can't tell.
That explains
And
it.
somebody came along with like with a Game of Thrones coat, like cape thing, and I'm like, am I just imagining this? What the and put it
Wait,
on.
are you sure your head is not photoshopped on this?
Oh, that's real. I remember that. Like,
Okay.
I remember.
Definitely your outfit.
I just remember how, like, see the leather strap with the buckle? Like, that I was already wearing. Somebody else, like, came up and put the cape on me. And then somebody else just had a camera, and I kind of turned around and, like, and that photo was like, what the hell?
It's very confusing, though, because it's like an ice age cape.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Viking almost.
Like, it's freezing. It's got to be freezing to wear this cape, and then
Nobody was.
tiny cloth.
Well, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled that Christina fell on the Walter White sword and said, "I made it." So
There we go.
Okay, so yeah.
So just to be clear, then Paul said earlier that Paul made this graphic. Just getting that out.
Yeah.
He did not.
I did not. What are you
Yeah,
talking?
you said you made it. Mm-hmm.
No, this is fake news. He's
Fake news, for sure.
Thank you, David.
fucking with you.
So next year, we've talked about it. Friday, March 1st through Monday, April 3rd. Don't miss Polly's Picnic on a Cruise 2023, featuring Walter White himself. Hunter Ackerman, myself, Dan Franklin, Stephanie Renee Wall, and Mike and Nicole Pierce, and more. I think yesterday was the last. I don't know. If you want to book this cruise, it's never too late. But the earlier you do, the better your deal. So get in contact with Anna Gina Vola, our queen of cruises here on the network. And let's get that guest list going, because you're not gonna want to miss that cruise. I'm gonna add a slide up here for something that's coming up that we just briefly talked about. It's a new show, brand new show.
Oh, here we go.
So excited.
New show alert here on the network.
Oh my God.
Audacity's Mysteries. Once a month, Amanda Benjamin and I are going to host a show and present to you mystery stories, whether they are ghost stories, UFO stories, conspiracies, Bigfoot, you name it. Once a month, we're going to come at you with a brand new show called Vaudacity. Well, I don't even know what it's called yet.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
our
kind of a-
placeholder. I don't know what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, but it's coming up, and the first one is going to be actually this month. We're gonna do one on conspiracies, and then next month in October will be the ghost stories, one that we've been talking about for 2 years.
I know. So
2
exciting.
years.
Nice.
Amazing.
I think it's been a year.
It's all coming up. It's all coming up.
Awesome.
Ooh, I can't wait. I'm
I can't wait
excited.
for that.
Be so
And the
fun.
cruise.
So we have one more performer.
By the way,
Walter White, right?
Walter Wallace. Walter Wallace?
Wallace.
William White.
William Wallace. No.
Do we need to spin the wheel
That
to make
can't be
sure?
You
right.
spin the wheel?
Sir Ackerman.
Greetings and salutations.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Hello.
Welcome back from Burning Man.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you. It was hot, it was dusty. I was actually, I don't know if you can see this. I was just saying in sound check, I just pulled this guitar out of the case.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
So the damnedest thing about this is I did bring this guitar with me to the burn, but I never took it out of the case. This is just how the dust got into the case. And the
Lord.
case the entire time was inside the truck that I drove there. So the dust got into the truck, onto the guitar, inside its case, without even that's just
What does the truck look like?
it had to be professionally washed a few times.
Yeah. Unless you've personally experienced it, it's hard to appreciate just how fine this dust is. I mean, this stuff is like flour consistency.
It really is like flour. I think that's yeah.
Because we've experienced that just going to Rise every year, and that's
Oh
just
yeah, I know.
a
It gets everywhere.
one day, afternoon, evening thing, and you walk out. And you
Every
feel like
time
you
I'm like,
take
but I
10
was wearing
calories."
socks and shoes. Why are my feet so dirty? I don't understand.
And this year was particularly high wind and particularly it was a particularly dusty year. So there were several times I was there for a little more than 2 weeks altogether. So I go in early to help build the city. I'm there for the week of the actual event, and then I stay later by a few days to help break down. And there were multiple days that we had whiteouts that were so thick you can see about a foot in front of your face, maybe a foot and a half.
Wow.
And and sometimes they you're traveling or you're moving either in a vehicle or on a bike when one of these whips up or on foot. It's always interesting.
Are you at least wearing a
Sounds
mask?
I was
dangerous.
to say, how is breathing in those?
I was going to say, what does that do to your lungs or your voice?
It does different things to different people, for sure. My first several burns, for whatever reason, I would come home and I would just be impossibly hoarse. Now, I don't know if there's something about resilience of my vocal cords from having been a touring musician all these years, or if I'm just doing something differently. I'm not sure what, but it doesn't seem to affect me the way it did when I was younger. Back in the burn of '09, I came home and I couldn't talk a damn. But now, I don't know. It just doesn't really affect me like that anymore.
And does all the dust affect your instruments?
Well, I don't take instruments that I'm not okay with, getting kicked in or something like it's. I've never actually lost or had an instrument destroyed there, but I do clean them thoroughly when I get back, just for to prolong the life. But yeah, I never bring a guitar or whatever that is not I'll be at peace if this doesn't come back with me. That has to apply.
Right.
It just has to apply. And
Okay, I've got a question about that. I saw a picture of the people leaving Burning Man.
yeah.
People saying between 6 to 8 hours just to get out. Were
Well,
you a part of that mess?
No. It depends on when you leave. The longest I heard Exodus was, and when I say heard, so there's a radio station they put up. There's Black Rock Radio, and they literally set up an FM. What do you call that? It's a transceiver, an FM radio station.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you can listen to Black Rock Radio the entire time you're there, the entire time you're coming in. It keeps on going for a couple of days after. So they give Exodus reports every so often. So an Exodus report is just like if you were to get in line in your vehicle right now, how long are you going to be in line before you hit highway, before you hit the pavement? The longest I heard this year was 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
No, just wait there.
7 to 8 hours for a long time. But this is exactly why myself and anyone in my vehicle, I don't even try to leave until the Tuesday after the burn anymore, because at that point it's just kind of like merging traffic, and you never actually,
Right.
you know, it's.
I was going to ask you, if there were no other vehicles there at all, how long does it take to get from that location back out to the pavement?
Well, the biggest limiting factor in how long it takes is the strictly enforced 5-mile-an-hour speed limit. So, like, what do you say to a cop when you get pulled over at that speed? Like, oh, sorry, officer, my foot slipped off the brake pedal and I just like idled a little too fast. I mean, like, yeah, and they're really serious about it for a number of reasons. Not the least of which is the sort of parasitic nature of the ticket writing by the law enforcement that oversees, but also just like for the good of the city itself. If it's even slightly wet, for example, if it rains one day, all traffic absolutely has to non-negotiably stop, because when the dust gets even vaguely damp, it sticks to everything like clay. So this includes vehicle wheels and huge ruts in the road, like the worst skiing moguls that you could possibly imagine, very quickly develop. So yeah, all traffic completely stops, has to stop when it starts raining.
Does that include bicycles too, or just cars?
No, you can bicycles. They don't stop like with any kind of enforcement, but if it's sufficiently wet, it becomes like impossible to ride a bike in it. You can get like a big fat tire bike, and that'll make its way through better. But you know, there are limits. Yeah.
The picture that I saw had like it was just like looked like a mile long and 15 cars wide.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh. Yeah. I did see this like one picture of Exodus that was taken from, it looks like a drone.
Yeah, that's I think the same picture I was.
Yeah. And if it's not the same picture, it might as well be, because like that's just kind of what it looks like every year at Exodus, and you know, it's kind of funny too, because like every year you'll have somebody that says, like somebody around you in the camp, like, I have to be out right now, something just happened and I gotta go. But it's like, yeah, well, with a 12-hour Exodus, you might as well just like wait and leave in the morning. You'll probably be getting there at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, at this point, I don't even try to leave before Tuesday. It just, like, the world could be burning, and I'm just, all right, it's going to burn without me.
I mean, it was burning, at least the western part of the U.S.
Yeah. It wasn't exactly chilly in Black Rock City, let me tell you.
Although
what was the highest temperature it reached?
Yeah, I was looking at the weather, and it was.
So I don't have any like thermometers or. Oh yeah, there we go. That's definitely Exodus, and it's a lot longer than that. I mean,
yeah, that was the picture that they were saying. It's just, I mean, look how wide it is, and then you see like these mobile homes that are huge, and they're cutting right in front.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe actually the question I should have asked earlier is, how far is the entrance to the venue from the pavement?
Miles. Yeah, miles and miles and miles. I really don't know particular distance. And another thing that they do is, in the name of conservation, they at least slightly change the path every year so that we don't kind of residually run the same rut into the desert.
Mm-hmm.
It's very well thought out to be a leave no trace event. And
well, and it's interesting because the desert looks so indestructible, and it's the exact opposite of that. It's a very, very fragile environment.
And it makes you feel really fragile after you're there for a day or two. Yeah, it's a pretty harsh. Objectively speaking, it's a pretty harsh place. Yeah. Yeah. It's very, very hot. It's very dry. It's very dusty. Don't go. Don't go.
Oh, welcome back to the comforts of Vaudacity.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Man, I got back and it was surprisingly hot here. So still, it felt like comparatively nicer. So,
Well, when I was driving up to Northern California on Tuesday this past week, going up I-5, so good chunk of the drive through the Central Valley, and I don't think the temperature went below 115 on that drive.
that
And
sounds
it
about
was
right.
hitting 120 in a number of areas.
Although they were talking about, oh no, hunters in the desert, and it's so hot right now. And I was like, let me see how hot it is out there. Because we were like, 105, 106. And yeah, I was like, well, let me look. And it was all like, Black Rock Desert. Oh, it's like 85. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Wasn't 85 on.
No, I think that was probably in the morning when I looked.
Maybe,
But I did look
I was gonna
at
say,
other points in the
sunset.
day. I kept looking and being like, it's cooler in the desert in Nevada than
No,
it is here.
it's sunset.
I'm
and
very
at,
upset.
before like 8 a.m. Some of those, before like 8 a.m. it might be like a little coolish in the morning.
Yeah.
That's when I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't actually know what the temperature was. I didn't have any kind of thermometer or any technology around me.
I'm pretty sure when I looked, it was like the forecast, but forecasts aren't accurate. But it was somewhere like 95 to 100 most of the time.
But then, so what's normal for Burning Man is that that the days will be really hot and then the nights will be really cold. There can be like a 50 or 60 degree difference between night and day, rather typically.
It's like night and day.
It's like night and day. It's like night and day on Mars. This year, the nights
warmer.
The nights generally stayed pretty warm. There were several nights though that for about 2 or 3 hours during the night, I kind of had to like reach over and pull a couple extra blankets over me, and but then by like 9 a.m. it's like, oh shit, I'm only gonna get another 15 minutes of sleep before it's just too sweltering here to sleep at all.
Like here, we were only getting down to the 80s on some nights.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we had a few nights it dropped to 80 by 7 a.m.
It's like, why?
Yeah. Usually mornings are more comfortable at
nice.
Burning Man because the night got so cold as to chill the ground. But this year, it didn't really get that cold at night. So the mornings were just, I don't know.
I was not into this weather.
I have friends that so there's because everything at Burning Man is just like bigger. They've got an ultra marathon every year that they do on Tuesday morning, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And my camp is like a bunch of athletes, and so I've always got a couple of friends that get up and go run that damn ultra marathon, and it's just I don't know. It's like all the way around the perimeter of Burning Man twice or something like that. I forget what the.
So yeah, that's got to be quite a distance because it's pretty huge out there, right?
It's huge. Yeah. Burning Man itself is larger than downtown San Francisco, and if you ever see like a top-down view of the city, Esplanade. So the streets are all ring shaped. It looks like the city itself looks like kind of the shape of a clock, and all the addresses are based on polar coordinates. So the smallest ring from one side, from say 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock on the smallest ring, that is 1 mile across. So you kind of get an idea of like the city going out from there. Is exactly how big it all is. It's it's much similar to how the Louvre is more than you can possibly see, more art than you can possibly see in a lifetime. Burning Man is more art and things that you can see in the time that it exists before everything burns, literally, at the end. So, Yeah. I don't know, Goddess Patina. Why are they running? Is someone chasing them? I got a friend, Paul, who's won the ultra marathon, and it's like, dude, what the? I mean, I don't understand. It's like
Reminds me of a marathon I heard about once where they run from Badwater Basin in Death Valley, which is about 270 feet below sea level. They run from there. I think it's a couple hundred miles up to the top of Mount Whitney. So you're going from the lowest point in North America to the highest point in North America in one race. It's just like, why would you do that? I don't understand why you do that.
I can
to
tell
yourself.
people that you did that.
Because it's there.
Yeah,
because it's there. I think that's
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's a good reason to do anything.
not
So
good.
Hunter,
I do things. That's
Ah.
why.
Oh,
Now that
yeah.
we've talked about the weather and running and and dust and
Yeah.
Ready to play a song.
What have you
Yeah.
picked for tonight?
I think we like bore Paul out of the
I think we
I
did.
don't
He
like weather. I'm out.
I don't know.
board quit.
Okay, so what was the first question? Why the song, or what charity, or which where we?
What song have you picked for tonight?
I picked I kind of changed my mind at the last minute, and picked a rather
Pulled a Wendy?
happy. Yes, indeed, I pulled a Wendy, and came up with a neutral milk hotel song that
Woo.
it just always makes me smile. I just love this song. Yeah,
Great.
this is called "In the Aeroplane Over the Sea."
Go Hunter.
Right. What a beautiful face I found in this place, just circling all around the sun. What a beautiful dream that could flash on the screen in the blink of an eye and be gone from me. Soft and sweet, let me hold it close and keep it here with me. One day we will die and our ashes will fly from the aeroplane over the sea. But for now we're young, let us lay in the sun, let us count every beautiful thing we can see. Love to be in the arms of all I'm keeping here with me. What a curious life we've found here tonight. There's music that sounds from the street. There are lights in the clouds and there's ghosts all around. Hear voices, it's rolling and ringing through me. Soft and sweet, how the notes all bend and reach upon the trees. Now I remember you, how I would push my fingers through your mouth, make those muscles move, make that voice so smooth and sweet. Now we keep where we don't know, all secrets sleep in winter clothes with one you loved so long ago. Now we don't even know his name. What a beautiful face I found in this place, that is circling all around the sun. When we meet on a cloud, I'll be laughing out loud. be laughing with everyone I see. Can't believe how strange it is to be anything at all. Gangs of Sam.
Great job, Hunter.
Thank you, Em. Thank you, darling.
About 40 now.
And again, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Sorry, Paul, I missed what that sound effect was the first 55,000 times you played this night. Can you do it one more time?
I think I mentioned this before.
Once was enough, Paul.
This is becoming like the rubber chicken. It's a...
He said he missed it.
Oh, well.
David asks for it. So.
Ask and you shall receive.
I think we're getting close to the 99.
That's once, not once.
I was saying, I think I've mentioned this before, but one of the things I like about this network is hearing songs I've never heard before and being introduced to new artists I've never heard before, and that's one of them.
Oh, cool. Cool. Well, pretty soon I'm going to rebrand my my original YouTube channel that became the Hunter and the Dirty Jacks YouTube channel. And so I'm going to kind of re-release a bunch of the original videos that I did there. And anyway, but keep an eye out on social media. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to call it yet. I was thinking once upon a time I was thinking like something like Hunter's Whiskey Music, and I don't know. I don't know yet though. So I'm open to suggestions if people want to throw me those in private messages as well. That was the end of that thought.
As well as. And I gotta apologize, Emily. I've been trying to like give to your charity page on Facebook. Like, I don't know if anyone else is like having this problem, but Facebook is asking me for like my Facebook transaction pin, and I don't think I ever made one. And
a transaction pin?
I don't know. So what I was going to say is I'm going to figure out a way to get it to that. But did anybody else have that? It's like enter your pin. And I'm
I think Pam Ackerman mentioned something about that in the
He
chat.
said she got a spinning circle.
No,
okay.
mine is like enter your meta bank pin, and I'm like,
Oh.
when I
You're
tried
getting hacked.
I tried on PayPal, and then I was like, that seems weird. Like, let me try by entering like a card, and then it asked for the same thing even after I put my card info in. So I'm like, I don't know what that's all about, but I'll figure it out. And
Try the last 4 digits of your cell phone.
Or of your social. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
hello, sir. You have come into a lot of money.
Welcome to Nigeria.
Is but like I was just throwing that out there to see if I was the only one, because I was like, I don't think I've set a Facebook transaction pin.
I've never seen that before, the Facebook fundraisers.
Friggin' metaverse.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and I'll get it to you. We got to get to your goal here on your
I
birthday.
have another thank you.
What?
Mary Castro just dropped into the fundraiser.
Oh,
Hello, Mary.
Hey. So she obviously she could do it.
Yeah.
I'm the only one getting the pin question. But thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate all the vocal lesson help, all the voice help, and your generous donation.
And you killed it tonight. Let's give it up again for Emily Thatcher hosting playing, singing, raising money for great causes. As she does. Emily, any final thoughts? You want to take us out?
Yeah, I just want to say before we go, one, thank you all for being here on my birthday. It's been a great day. Just chilled here at home, getting ready for the show, watching Disney movies. Yes! Going to Disneyland tomorrow. Yes! Can't not go to Disneyland. And possibly going to the San Diego Zoo on Monday. Yeah!
Or you will see half of giraffes.
Yes.
I love the San Diego.
Half the giraffe.
Do they show half of giraffes? Is that what are they feeding the lions these days? That sounds dramatic.
The other half.
Yeah. And also, I just want to mention, because it is, as we said, it's Suicide Prevention Awareness Month and World Suicide Prevention Day today. So just, if you're struggling or if you know someone who's struggling, please reach out. Please say something. Don't keep it a secret. Craig mentioned it earlier, but yeah, you're never alone. You're not a burden, and you are loved. So just be kind to one another, and yeah, reach out. So important.
Thank you, honey.
And it's very easy too, by the way. 988.
Yes.
Just dial that on your cell phone.
Yes, 988 is the new suicide hotline. Or, I mean, it's the same old suicide hotline, but it has a new number. So just not to be confused with 911. If you have an emergency and you need to talk to somebody and you need help really quick, 911 is still the way to go. But if you want to talk to somebody, if you have a crisis, mental health issue, and you just need to talk to somebody, the new suicide prevention hotline is more easily reachable at 988. Thank you again, Emily Thatcher.
Thank you
Thank
all
you,
for
Emily.
being here.
Happy birthday.
Happy
you.
birthday, Emily!
Hey.
Hate you all, love you all. Thank you. Can never thank you guys enough for everything.
Can't
Love
thank you
you.
enough.
Thank you, Emily.
Have a great night,
Have
everybody.
a good night, everyone.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong.